Hello and welcome to another short video. This one today is going to be about trying to counter some of the postures that we find ourselves in while seated in front of a computer or just being maybe on the couch for too long and needing to stretch out some of those major muscle groups like the hips, the back, the neck, the shoulders, the hamstrings, etc. So we're going to work our way down through all those muscle groups today just in a quick video. So we're going to start as always by finding our breath. So staying seated in the chair, just resting your palms on your knees if you'd like to, closing through your eyes. Take that breath in through the nose, let the belly rise, let the lungs fill with air. Take the breath all the way to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, send it out the mouth. Pushing out all of that static energy, breathing in again through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Let's find our Ujjayi breath now, so keep the inhale through the nose. Lips are closed now and exhale through the nose. Nice and audibly in our exhale, so really sending the breath through the throat to do so. Find 3 more at your own pace, using our breath throughout our day to just come back to the present moment. If you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like you have maybe some anxiety about something that's happened to you, we're going to find our breath to just refocus all of that energy. And let's find an intention as well. So setting something that you can dedicate your breath towards, your postures towards, maybe set the tone for a better half of your day. Something healing, loving to yourself, to others, to the community, whatever suits you. And we're gonna seal our breath, seal our intention with an exhale out the mouth. So taking it in through the nose when you're ready to. And exhale, let it go. Allowing that intention to just sink in around you. Switching back to Ujjayi breathing. So closing the mouth. Finding our movement. If you want to keep your eyes closed, go ahead. We're slowly just starting by taking the right ear over to the right shoulder, stretching the neck. 1 breath. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it back to the middle. Nice and neutral neck. And exhale, left ear, left shoulder. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Inhale up. Maybe finding a rotation in the neck if it feels okay. Rolling it around, half circles, full circles, whatever areas that need a little bit of extra love and stretching in that neck area. And beautiful. Let's come back to center. Neutral spine. We're going to find our shoulders now. So inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together as you push the shoulders down and back. Spiraling away from the body. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down and back. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, down and back. Beautiful job. Let's start to find our seated cat-cow. First, we're just going to separate the legs a little bit wider to stretch the hips. So palms stay on the knees. On the inhale, shoot the heart, the chest forward. Beautiful. In, exhale, round and curl, taking the chin to chest. And finding a stretch in the upper part of the spine here with the big round in the spine. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, round and curl. Try to move with your own breath at your own pace and take 3 more in both directions. Moving our spine around, helping to let go of any static energy that might have been stored in that spine. Again, countering that posture from being in front of a computer. Helping our digestive organs as well. And meeting in that neutral spine when you're done with those 3. Let's start to make our way off the chair. So finding our way, we're going to take down dog. And it's just going to be used in assistance with the chair. So if you want, you can either rest your palms on top of the chair. You can even use your tabletop, your desk, whatever you're in front of. And we're gonna take the palms wherever you'd like. I like to do it on the base of the chair on the seat. Fingertips spread wide. Walk your legs back. And take that down dog just as you would on the mat. So exhale, draw the chest closer to the thighs. Maybe you bend the knees to start, letting the head hang heavy, shaking it out. Not holding on to any tension, so maybe saying your yeses and nos. Feel free to bend one knee while you straighten the opposite leg, slowly getting into that hamstring. Walking your chair version of downward facing dog. Releasing tension in our lower back in this posture as well. If you find areas that are tight, maybe you just hold it there and breathe it for a few. Breathe into that area. Let's start to find our forward fold next. So we're gonna walk the fingertips and the feet together. The big toes are gonna touch. And then we're just gonna exhale, hinging at the hips, letting our crown hang heavy all the way to the ground. Maybe grabbing opposite shoulders, opposite elbows, or just resting your palms on the floor, wherever they're comfortable. And taking whatever size of bend in the knee you need to for the hamstrings. The more of a bend, the less of a hamstring stretch, and it'll switch to around the lower back region instead. So finding what you need. Each exhale, you can maybe start to straighten your legs out a little bit. And the focus on this posture is on the hinge. So reaching your chest forward as you guide your head down. Again, staying as long as you can in these postures now that you will know how to do them. Soft bend in the knees to bring it all the way up. Maybe your palms through heart center. As you exhale, shift the heart, the chest forward. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, swan dive, pushing the sides of your room apart, hinging at the hips, chest forward, moving a little bit of energy around. Finding forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, engage the core, crown forward. Exhale, forward fold. Soft bend in those knees. One more time, bring it all the way up. Exhale, find your way back down to the chair as we stretch the hips next. Finding pigeon pose. On the right, take the right leg up, and we're gonna just set the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Flexing the right toes. And guiding our knee down, just like we would in that pigeon pose on the mat. If you would like to take an easier version, if this is too much for you, just cross the right ankle over the left and guide your right knee out. Sit it up tall wherever you are, shining your heart, your chest forward, soft shoulders. And exhale, hinge, reaching forward with the chest. Allowing ourselves to forgive ourselves in this posture, to forgive others, breaking up static energy and emotion in the hips, in pigeon. Inhale, let's bring it all the way back up. Cross the right thigh over the left and squeeze those thighs together. If you'd like to take it further, we're taking it into eagle pose. So binding with the feet to start, you can wrap the right toes all the way around the left calf. Palms to heart center. Inhale, bring them overhead. Let's take the right elbow in towards the chest, and exhale, let the left elbow sit on top of the right. Grabbing the opposite shoulders to begin. Just noticing the areas of the shoulders and how tense and tight they are. This may be where you stay unless you want to take it further. You want to give it a try. Take the palms together and the thumbs reach for the nose, finding our eagle bind in our arms. So inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, draw the shoulders away from the body. The elbows reach forward and down towards the belly button. Squeezing our biceps together, squeezing our thighs together for a lymphatic cleanse while we stretch the hips and shoulders. Remain seated tall. The shoulders should be stacked about over the hips. Your spine is neutral. Beautiful. Let's release the grip, starting with the feet, following through the arms. Let's reset the spine with a little cat-cow. So inhale, chest forward. Exhale, cow. Cat-cow. Back to neutral. And pigeon on the left side, taking the left leg up. Ankle crosses over the right knee, guiding that left knee down. Flexing the left toes. Again, stay in level 1 if you'd like to with the ankles crossed, just opening the hips if you need to. Seated nice and tall. And if you need a little bit more, hinge it forward, reaching forward with the chest. Try not to create a round in your spine, you want it to be flat. Notice how each exhale takes the stretch deeper into the left hip. This is one you can do at any point during your work day or any day, any time you're seated. You can stretch the hips in this way all the time. It feels so good. Sending forgiveness one more time to another part, another situation around you. And then inhale, bring it back up. Finding our eagle bind to stretch the shoulders and hips, cross the left thigh over the right, squeeze them together. And if you'd like to wrap the left toes around the calf on the right, squeeze your thighs together. Inhale, palms overhead. Exhale, left elbow in towards the chest. Right elbow on top. Grab a hold of shoulders to begin. Notice where they are. And if you want to take that bind, palms come together. Inhale, bring the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, draw them away from you, and then in, down towards the belly button. Closing your eyes if you'd like. Remain neutral through the spine and engaged through the biceps and the quads, the calves. The more you can squeeze in this posture, the more energy you can release when we unravel. One more breath. Beautiful. Start to unwind. Let's come back down, uncrossing the legs. Bring the right knee into the belly, fingertips interlace around the right knee as you find a wind removing pose, if you will, seated. So fingertips, draw that right knee in using only the biceps. Right toes flexed. Go ahead and release that right knee. And find your way around the left. Inhale, left knee up. Grab that knee, bring it in towards the belly. Flex the toes, biceps, pulling that knee in. Getting a hip stretch one more time. And go ahead and relax it down. Now let's find the bottoms of the feet together as we guide the knees out to the sides. Think sleeping butterfly pose. And if you'd like a little bit more, you can start to flutter through the knees up and down if you need a little bit more movement. Palms to heart center, maybe over the heart, closing through your eyes. Coming back into that intention that you set when we started. Remembering what you would like to work on beyond this practice. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope I've given you some easy and accessible stretches that you were able to do throughout your workday, at your desk, at your computer, on the couch. And I hope you all have a beautiful day. Namaste.